Hi everyone and welcome back to some more Project Motor Racing here on this channel. I'm KPG Gooner here. Now in today's video we are testing out the 2023 Ford Mustang GT3. Now this was requested, so thank you for all the messages that I've got on this series so far. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe or join my members only group as well, because I will add all the setups I do on the vehicles in these episodes. Thank you so much. Please, like I said, keep on smashing that like button because it really helps the channel. Right, we're going to be racing around the Red Bull Ring today, 100% AI as normal, 8-lap race. This is going to be good. Now this setup I had already had for another circuit, but I think it'll work around here, so fingers crossed. But like I said, if you want that setup, you have to check out my members only section. But anyway, let's get straight into the qualifying and see if we can put in a half decent lap. So here we go.
Session ends in 10 minutes. Flying out there, mate. Nice lap. We can try and balance the car for longer run pace, but I was really hoping qualifying would go better for us.
I can safely say that that setup worked nicely around that circuit, and we got the third fastest time, even though we only did 2 laps. So I reckon that could do 129s for sure. But like I said, if you want to see that setup, then you have to join my members only. But yeah, I think it'd be a challenge against that Mercedes. So let's get straight into the race. So here we go.
Get ready, mate.
Right, so here we go with today's race in the Ford Mustang GT3. Let's see if we can get into that first corner without any problems. And oh, loads of wheel spin, but that was a decent start. And we've got to avoid any contact coming here. Let's just hold the outside line in behind the Mercedes. Oh, bit of contact there. Oh, bloody hell, that forced me out a little bit. But luckily that contact wasn't too bad. It hasn't damaged the car and it hasn't ruined our race. But let's settle in behind the 2 Mercedes. They're the 2 that we've got to beat today. Late on the braking, still got cold tyres and cold brakes. Let's be careful here. We don't want to lose pace with these 2. I think they were 0.3, 0.4 faster than us, but we only did 2 laps. I reckon I would have got quicker, but yeah, this car is very solid. I think the setup that I did on this was from Nürburgring GP circuits, and that was this was a good setup for that circuit as well. To be honest, it's probably a good all-round base setup. Only things that I would adjust is probably the ABS traction control and maybe the brake pressure. And not too bad through there. It's nicely done. Right, let's not lose too much ground. So the leader is just pulled away about 1.5 seconds away from us. So, but the only problem I'm going to find is finding the best place to overtake. bad through that final corner, and let's hope we can settle into a decent rhythm now and push on this lap. So I think that we might be able to get a 1:29 lap time in this race if we push hard enough, but it probably have to be early on, because later in the race the tyres will start probably wearing a little bit. Careful into this corner. Ooh, a little bit of contact there. He knows we're definitely here, pushing hard, but they're going to be very clever. They're going to keep those tight lines, and we've got to find the perfect place to overtake. Right, let's just be steady into that corner. Just try and close the gap a little bit. Steady through here. That's a little bit better. Feeling a little bit better now. We've got some heat in the tyres. Start pushing. We've got to get past this Mercedes first. So we don't want to lose ground with the one that's leading the race. And that is not a bad lap. I will take that. Let's see if we can... Oh, actually, this might be worth it. Can we get past him here? Oh, we're going to go for it. In the inside. Let's see if we can get a clean pass into this corner. Oh, I think that was pretty clean. I don't think there was any contact. Right, now it's time to chase the leading Mercedes. Now we've got past that one, and let's see if we can do the same. Good into that section, not too bad. And the gap is just over a second, and we need to push as hard as we can. I mean, we're on lap 3, so we've got plenty of time. And the reason why I upped the laps from 6 to 8 is just so many races I was coming second, just because I got really close to the leader of the race, but just didn't have enough time to get past. And I felt like I always had the pace in some of these other races. If you checked out the last few episodes, yeah, I've had some really good races recently. And see, just keep it steady. Get nice and tight through there. That's a good sector there. Let's see if we can get a good third sector. Keep the pace up if we can. And nice to get through there. That will do. Let's keep the 1:30 lap times. So this should be, let's have a look. It's another 1:30. Yep. So we're definitely holding decent pace. See if we can push it a little bit more. We need some slipstream here on the straight. Close in, so we're almost halfway through the race and feeling really good. I tell you, one of the best things about this Mustang is its sound. It does sound brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's nice and smooth. That was definitely the cleanest entry into that corner. Just latch onto him through these next few corners. Steady. And it's not too bad. And I mean, I've raced quite a few of the GT3s now, and I'd definitely put this in the top 3. I mean, obviously the Audi's probably number 1, but this is definitely a contender for at least the top 3. Bad through there. Let's try and make sure that we don't get any track limits, because this circuit is horrendous for that. And we are closing the gap now. And we're doing good for pace. It's nicely done. Onto the curb. And this is going to be only a tad quicker, but we are pushing.
Keep Pushing
So
and continue to close that
130.3.
gap.
I reckon 129's definitely capable in this car. It is pretty decent, I think. And we've got some decent slipstream here. We're going to get him soon. Got to find the best place to overtake though. Right, let's be good on the brakes. Into this corner. That's not too bad. He definitely knows we're behind him now. You will see some defensive driving from the car in front, I think. And we've just pulled away from the other Mercedes, which is good. Didn't really want to have them both on my case. Ooh, a little bit slow through there. Let's not throw this away. Let's just be clever. Just be consistent. And just feather it through there. That was okay. And again. Always keep off this curb on the right, because this one is the one that I seem to get warnings when I've raced around here before. Oh no, we're not going to be able to get past him there. I thought about it for a second. Not worth the risk. Let's be careful. Right. And nicely through that last corner. Warning track limits. Oh god, just so harsh. And we're going to try. Oh, this could be a risk, but we've cleared him. Can we be clean into this turn? And that was pretty decent. I think we've cleared him. Yes! Oh, I think that was a decent pass as well. Awesome. But we've still got some laps to do, so we're going to have to be clever and try not to push too hard. Trying to throw this race away now we've got the lead. I don't think that Mercedes is going to go away, because it's running similar pace to us, so let's just be a little bit more careful in the corners. Oh god. Oh. Bloody cooking those brakes. I just noticed. Hopefully we can manage that situation. Careful through there. And it looks like the two Mercedes behind us are battling, which will work in our favour, hopefully. And let's get through these next couple of turns without any problems. I think you naturally do back off the pace a little bit. And unless they get really close, I'm not going to go and try and get any lap times and bin it. It's not too bad. Onto the straight. Let the brakes cool down a bit. And we've got 2 more laps to go. And we've just backed off the pace by about half a second. So hopefully that will keep them at bay. But it looks like they've closed in a little bit. We'll keep an eye on that, because we don't want to lose this race now we've got the lead. Just be a little bit careful into there. That wasn't too bad. Smooth enough, but almost there. Almost there. But like I said, the Ford Mustang is a bloody good car. Please keep requesting cars. I think I've got a list of 10 cars. I'm not going to do them in any particular order, but I have still got quite a few that I've already got setups on. So there. Oh god! Oh, just saw him in my mirror. A bit slow through there. Like I said, I'm not going to do them in any particular order, because I have got some setups on, and I will do them ones first. But yeah, people keep asking, is this game worth getting? I say yes. I mean, they haven't released an update for a while, but everything seems to be running okay. I mean, we will be doing some online content soon, but I'm not in a rush. Once I've got most of the cars set up, then I've got a little bit more range to cars to choose for the races online. And obviously I will be doing some online streams with you subscribers as well, which will be good. You can share some tips. see if we can finish this race off. We've managed to just keep them at the same distance. Careful into that corner. Always tell that they're close. As soon as the radar pops up on your screen, you know they're very close. And they didn't have that from the start. I still can't believe they released that game without radar. That was just insane.
Brake taps, try to keep them in the window.
Yeah, we're really cooking the brakes. Yeah, maybe we could have just used a little bit more ABS. Stop the brakes locking up. But yeah, apart from that, apart from the brake issue, this setup around this circuit's worked really well. A lot of the setups I'm doing are just, I'm not having to tweak too much, and I've used them for other circuits, which is good. Just final bend, and there we go. We're going to take a win, and all in all, that was really good. Let's see if we, I think we did get the fastest lap time. Let's have a look. Yeah, a 1:30.3. I definitely reckon that setup will do 1:29s. I'm 100% sure of that. Really enjoyed that, guys. Please don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe. There'll be plenty more of these videos coming very, very soon. And don't forget, in a week or so, we've got Ride 6 coming to the channel as well. As you know, I do the car and the motorbike games. Really looking forward to that. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I will see you in the next video, and hopefully it'll be another brilliant experience. I will see you later, guys. Bye-bye.